Alright, so I have here Miata, right? ND Miata, you can see. So ND Miata, I have on a with the the club with the Brembo brakes, and I wanted to see if the if a 15-inch would fit. So this is a 15-inch wheel. You see the size of here, 195/60 R15, and it does fit. It's a very tight fit. The width of the caliber is not the problem. I mean, a lot of the what I've been reading, anyways, they say that the width of the caliber is kind of big, and it would hit the spoke of the wheel. In this case, I have pretty good amount of space here. You see, I have probably, I'm gonna guess close to 3/8 of an inch. So that's plenty of clearance, right? Where it's tight, it's right up in this corner there. That corner, and and the bottom corner, top and bottom corner. There's actually less than a 1/16 of an inch of space between there. So I have a little filler rod, 1/16 inch filler rod, TIG welding rod. I can put it in there, and it doesn't clear. It stops. So less than a 1/16 of an inch. I think a 1/16 of an inch is something like how big is a 1/16 of an inch? It's not 2 millimeters. It's smaller than that. I think it's like 1.6 millimeters or something like that. So this is probably less than 1.5 millimeters. Looking at the gap. If I look in there, looking at the gap, I believe it's it looks bigger than 1 millimeter, but definitely smaller than 2. But just grab that. Grab that filler rod again, and we stick it in there so you guys can see how much clearance there is, or lack thereof. So you can see that. So definitely not enough clearance. So the space is is bigger than 1 millimeter, but it's I think it's a little bit too tight for my comfort. As the thing gets hot, maybe the expansion might expand further out, or this could be expand further out, and it might be even tighter. But so that's a possibility. But my bigger concern is flex. So as you're as you're driving and you're taking hard turns and stuff, there's gonna be a little flex, a little little movement. Even though there shouldn't be that much, but I wouldn't feel comfortable with a 1 millimeter of clearance. Right there in that spot. So yeah, so unfortunately, this would have been a great wheel to fit on here if it would fit. Now if you have the regular brakes, these are fantastic wheels. The 15 inches. So these are light. These wheels are under 11 pounds. These are the Kosei K4R, I believe. And when I bought them from Tire Rack, they were listed at under 11 pounds. I think it was like 10.9 or something like that. Whatever, it basically was under 11 pounds. And you could get the NK, the PR, whatever they call it, PR something. And those ones are like 9.5 pounds. So they're under 10 pounds. So they're really light. But but I don't like the looks of them. That's why I got these ones. And this is off my Honda Fit. I was hoping these wheels would fit here, but anyways, if you have if you don't have the Brembo brakes and you have some other brakes, you guys that are, especially you guys that are like autocrossing and taking to the track and stuff, you might want to consider 15-inch because they're so light. So these are what let's round them up to 11 pounds. 11 pounds versus the club. The BBS stock club wheels, the forged wheels. These wheels are, I think people are saying these wheels are like 16 pounds. possibly more. So let's say at least 16 pounds. So 16, 11, that's 5 pounds of 5 pounds less in unsprung and rotational mass, right? Now so with 15s, you don't have that much choices as far as tires goes. So this one's only a 195, so obviously, it's the same size as the non-club model. Width-wise, it's the same size as the non-club model. But if you with the club model is 205, so on this one you can actually fit 205s on this rim, because this is a 7-inch wide rim. So you go 205, 205, 55, but you still be smaller than the club 205, 45, 17s. A little bit smaller. I think it's something like half an inch or so, or I think it's about half an inch, or maybe a little less than just under half an inch in diameter of the wheel. So it's going to be a little smaller. But width-wise, it should be the same. But the main thing is that tire choices in the 205, 55. Looking at tire rack, there's only like 3 choices, and the best one is the Bridgestone Diareza. I think that's how you pronounce it. Diareza, whatever. God, now I can't remember what model what it is. DZ, whatever it is. So that's the only one that's available. So and those are okay tires, but there are tires out there that are better. If you go with this size, the stock size. Actually, even I think the stock size tire is probably better than those Bridgestones, Diazas or Direzas. So yeah. So weight wise, you're reducing weight by about 5 pounds, but tire wise, you don't have as much choices. So unfortunately, I would have loved to run these. And now I might even take in a chance and run it with this tightness, just to see if I have a little bit of rubbing there, and it's gonna rub a little bit on the rim and a little bit on the brakes. It's probably gonna be just a tiny bit. Now I would be willing to take that chance, but the limiting factor is the tire choice. So tire choice wise, as I mean, if you want something that's a bigger sidewall and it's more comfortable, that would be cool. But you won't, having that 55 sidewall, it isn't as sharp, right? It isn't as responsive. And a Miata, it's all about fun driving, so you want to be pretty sporty. So the stock size is good. So once these stock wheels, or tires I should say, wear off, the tires are what was it again? 205 45. I'm gonna go with a 215 45. So it's gonna be slightly wider and just a tad bit bigger in diameter. It's a bit. So yeah. Yep. But at least since I know the Kosei fits. At least the Kosei fit with the Brembos, and I'm pretty sure other brand 15-inch wheels will fit with the non-Brembo brakes, the regular brakes, or if you guys getting the aftermarket calipers like the Wheelwoods or whatever, they will probably fit too. I'm not sure about the 6 caliper Wheelwoods, but the 4 calipers and such, those ones should fit 15-inch wheels. So you do have options. Yeah, so there you go. And I'm not, where I'm parked at is not exactly level, so the wheel spacing is slightly off here, because when I'm parking, it's kind of the terrain is a little bit lumpy, so it shows a little bit bigger of a wheel gap than it does if it's on a flat level surface. But again, this diameter here is actually smaller than stock. It's probably I think this diameter, the 195 60/15, is about close to an inch. Close to an inch, maybe 3/4 of an inch smaller than the stock 205 45 17s. Okay, so that's enough rambling. So at least I know the rim does fit, but you know that's a very close call considering that it's less than a 1/16 of an inch gap there. So both sides, so too close to for comfort. Now if it was like a 1/4 inch, I would totally go for it. Maybe even an 1/8 of an inch. If it's an 1/8 of an inch, I would definitely just try it, just to leave these wheels on here and just run it for like a week and you know, and see if anything happens, any rubbing. But the way it is, it's kind of risky. All right, thanks for watching.